Welcome to Bella's Bargains, where everything is from the Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1, people. $1. This is Effingham. My cow, he co-hosts with me sometimes. Hope you'll stick around and consider subscribing. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Boy, that's a windy song, huh? He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness. I need coffee. And I need to start that all over. That was so bad. You guys know you should sing it with me. Help me out a little bit here this morning. It's like 10 minutes till 7. I've already done my craft. I'm trying to film this intro and then not finding my voice. So, besties, you want to help me? Let's start at the beginning. We'll just do the first verse. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. So I remember when I was, oh, by the way, welcome to Bella's Bargains. My name is Amy. I remember when I was a kid and I was in church and you'd sing that song. It's actually one of my favorites. I like the words to it. I like the message. Anyway, but it would be, and you could hear in the church would sing me, and heaven and nature, heaven and nature, heaven and nature, and heaven and nature. In your hymnal, there was like the round part, it'd be heaven and nature, heaven. If I had somebody else here, Effingham, could you help a girl out? And heaven and nature, moo, 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 and heaven and nature, moo, 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 moo. It's not working. It's okay. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about right now, give me a happy face emoji, because you remember in church when you were younger, or maybe now, I don't know, that somebody out there, it was always probably an older man, would do the second part of the heaven and nature, the round part. I'm not explaining that well. Okay, so today is day number 8 of my 25 days of Christmas. If you're new here, you're going to be confused today, because normally this channel is Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree, and I'm doing crafts and hauls and food reviews. But December is completely different, because I'm doing a video every day, 25 days of videos and 25 days of Christmas crafts. I know I'm doing crafts right up till Christmas. Yes, I am. And you'll probably watch them. So, okay. It's fun. But because I started, most of you know this, but just in case somebody doesn't, because I started working full time, like I'm doing the crafts super early in the morning. I get up at 5. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. This morning, I woke up. I went out to garage, because right now I have my bins of Christmas stuff are sitting in the garage. And then I create in my head, and then I pull all the stuff, and then I go get the rest of the stuff. You guys should see my counter right now. It's just covered with Christmas stuff. Anyway, but this morning, like, nothing was working. I couldn't get inspired. And I tried a couple of different things. Like, I pulled a couple of different things out, and I was like, yeah, no, it just wasn't working. I had the great big not glass. It's big, clear ornament. And I was like, maybe I'll just fill it with these and put a bow on it, call it a day. That would look cute, but anyway. So no, nothing was working. And then, like a beacon, bah! I saw the letter J that I bought. So I made a sign. Anyway, it's super cute. I'm really, really love this. And I think, you guys are going to love it too. But I incorporated a couple things. Okay, but before I show you that sign, I'm going to do a quick craft. And I want to remind you guys of I'm going to do a craft on camera here. All right, so do you remember I have to figure out which side is which, yeah. I made my pillow out of placemats. And I told you guys, I'm like, all I did was tack a couple places of hot glue. And then inside, I had my lemon pillow that I made from a placemat. So I put 2 placemats together, made my fall pillow. But I'm using as my base my lemon pillow. And at some point, the lemon will be it'll be its pillow on its own. But this is a placemat, but it's one of the ones that's lined in the back, and I just opened it up and filled it with stuffing from 2 of the any of those little pillows that they sell at the Dollar Tree. This will drive me insane. There's a piece of thread hanging off this. Okay, so I'm taking this. I'm using it through the seasons. So now I'm going to make my Christmas pillow. So I wanted to show you. I'm just going to show you this really quickly. Okay, so they sell these placemats. So here's the Santa one. Super cute, super traditional. And then there's the truck one, right? But what I want you guys to know, if you're going to do this, if you're going to make a pillow, you need to take your 2 placemats and see if they're the same size. You can have as much as an inch difference on these because they're mass producing them, so they come out slightly different sizes. So I'm always looking to match my placemat sizes, all right? You don't need to watch me do this right on, glue it on all 3 sides. So you don't need to. I'll just do it. Okay, she's all glued together. So now on 3 sides, okay? It's glued together on 3 sides. One side's my truck, and one side's I have glue strings hanging off. The other side is my Santa. I actually think I like the Santa side better, FYI. But it doesn't matter because I can put it anywhere. I mean, I can put it on either side, and it's going to be a nice Christmas pillow. All right, so now I put my pillow inside, and now all I'm going to do is do like 1, 2, 3 dabs, a little dab will do you, of glue, because I want to be able just to open it up really easily at the end of the season, take my little yellow pillow out and put it in the next season. So let's see, after Christmas, what would be next? Maybe there's Valentine's. Are there Valentine's placemats? See? Voila. There's my pillow. And I've told you when I did the fall one, I said the best thing about this is I can fold this up and put it away. So now I did it with Dollar Tree because you guys know I do everything with Dollar Tree, right? So I think they were the little like mermaid pillows or something, and I just took the stuffing out so that I could actually do it with Dollar Tree stuff. But you guys, if you have an old pillow at home or if you have, a throw pillow or something that you don't want anymore, just use the stuffing in that. My base was just one of their placemats that has like the silky side. And I made that in the lemons when I was doing lemons. And then I'm just going to use it all year to make a different pillow for I have an antique chair in my living room that I'm going to put this on. Okay, so there you go. There was actually getting 2 crafts today, I guess, if you consider that a craft. I don't know, can you really? I'm not sure. Anyway, all right, so here's what I made. I just love this. So I used one of the new, these are those wood planks that they have a string on them, for hanging, and I used one of those. So let me just talk to you about this. The wood plank, I ended up staining with the golden pecan, the Rust-Oleum, which we got at Dollar Tree because they had them there a couple months ago. And then they were ornaments. I'm not going to talk you through the video when I make it because I don't need to, because it's very self-explanatory. This is so easy, but look at how cute it came out. So look what I did on the top. I took a pick and I just did a little thing there. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about a few things. First of all, the J and the O is an ornament, and the Y, these were all 3 separate ornaments. And when I found them, I couldn't find any of the letters that I would need for my last name starts with an R or whatever. So I'm standing there, I found the J and the Y, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because this was hanging there. So what's on top of this pine cone ornament right here, they had a little bit of it on top of each one of the letters. So I took that off so I could actually put the letters down flat. You'll notice I smashed the ball so I could try and get it a little flat. You'll also notice that I took a metallic marker, the white, and I added a little more white to my snow cone. And the reason for that is because they just had a little bit of snow like on the top, you'll see in the video, but it blended into my board almost too much, I felt like. So I added a little more snowy-ish to that. Okay, so I stripped the letters, I took the stuff off of them, the hanger and the pine stuff, and put them on there flatten this out, put that in the middle. I just visually did my spacing, which is fine, I love it. But I want to talk to you about what I did on the top. So I went and got a pick. I think I have a full, it was this pick. Here's what I want you guys to really notice, that this type of greenery, it's not the same as this type of greenery, right? Completely different. I don't know what the names of my pines are, sorry. But I didn't have enough of the greenery that came off of the letters. I have glue hanging on my nail. I didn't have enough of that to give a full look up here. I didn't want to do a ribbon. I'm going to tell you why I didn't do a ribbon. Because this is a material with a pattern. Okay, so we already have that going on. But I wanted to pop and accent what was going on the O, so to speak. So I went and grabbed this pick because in this pick, I had that same kind of pine as was on top of the, see that? So I started there. That was my base. And you guys can do this however you want. But what I really want to point out to you is my layering. So when you're layering stuff, you know, you go largest to smallest. And so I covered the top with my piece of the pine. And then popping this bright color in there. Do you notice that we're balancing with that light color in the center? When you're putting stuff on, when you're decorating, it is about a balance. So you want to balance it. I didn't put anything on the bottom of this. I mean, I could have, but it would have been we would have gotten too busy. Watch. If I had stuck more on the bottom, it just would have gotten too busy. So I didn't. I let it be a clean line on the end. So this is in here, I added the pine that came off of the letters. Anyway, what I did was married it all together. So I matched. I used the same type of pine along the top. I added a nice pop of a brighter color in there because it draws your eye to it, by the way, doesn't it? Because otherwise it would have just been so dark and green. And then I added these little things from the letters in there with a couple extra berries, which brought our red out. Do you guys see my balance, what I'm talking about? So anyway, when you're putting greenery or any floral on something, layering is your friend. And it's like what I say the other day about when you design things, do it at an angle. Layering is basically an angle. So you're angling from here down or from there up, right? So this is the heavy part, and we've sort of angled it out as we fan out the design. Really important to know. Okay, and then also, I want you to take note of which side I put this on. So this is a word, it's joy. We read left to right. So when our eye looks at this sign, we're gonna not look at it exactly like this and be conscious of it. Subconsciously, we're going to read it. And when we read left to right. So left to right is how I did my thing on top. Doesn't mean I always put it on the left side, because I don't. A lot of times I'll do a sign and I'll put my bow or whatever on the right side. But it's a different kind of sign. Normally it's a rectangular sign that's this way. And so I'm ending my visual over here. But for this one, because it's elongated, I started my visual to top it off on the left. I hope that's making sense to you guys. It's visually more appealing. If this were flipped, it would not be as visually appealing. And it's the balance for the eyes. Did you guys also know that the human eye will solid any line? So a lot of times there's something called dot art. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but we finish the lines, not dot to dot. Totally different thing. The human eye will finish the line. So that's like when they do, I can't think of anything else right now. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, I really hope that makes sense. I love this piece. I'm hanging it up because I didn't decorate. So the only decorating I'm doing is the crafts that I'm making for you guys. But this one, I absolutely love it. I think it's really cool. And I really hope I'm giving you guys lots of different sort of Christmas decorating ideas. And they're not all the same. They're not all farmhouse. This is, I would call this traditional. And I like traditional. So anyway, Hope that all makes sense. Now you guys can watch how I made it. Sorry, I'm rambling, but I hope it's helping somebody. A couple of you have left me messages. If it's helping you at all to learn how I create and why I do it that way, let me know. Because I feel like I ramble sometimes, but I do hope you guys are getting something from this. No ribbon, because we have it here. Left to right, because it's a word, so we're reading. Automatically, we're reading, and it's elongated, and so don't forget my flaring out and an angle. Everything is angles and threes. Okay, that's it. All right, enjoy the rest of the video. Watch how I made it. I'm just going to throw some music in the background because I just explained to you very well how I did it, and you can visually get it now. All right, so everybody have a great day, great week, a great life. Don't forget to the subscriber challenge is Angel. I'm still getting the video together. It's not going to be out till next week. This I know because I'm doing these and yeah, okay. Well, there's that. All right, guys. To all my besties, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the video. Merry Christmas. Day number 8 under the belt. Now, I think, what time is it? You're not getting an extra bonus video today. You're gonna get it tomorrow. Sorry, guys. It's just been hectic. I worked 32 hours in 3 days. So yeah, I'm working on it right now. But so glad my creative juices actually worked this morning. All right, enjoy. Love you. Bye, besties. We'll see you back here tomorrow for day number 9 of 25 days of Christmas. Enjoy the rest of the video. Did I say from your singing crafty crafter? Happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Unless I did